click Freedom Index. The first section of that, you can get access and download the latest edition of the Freedom Index. But scroll below that, put in the congressman's name, click search, it'll bring up his picture and his cumulative score. You click on that, and you get full page, you get his record for every session of Congress and his score. And right below that, you can print out his congressional scorecard. This is fun. You're welcome to print out as many of these as you want. It takes, what's this got? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's got 6 spending bills. Spending bills. Okay, spending bills cost people money. So it has the bill, it explains the bill, and how he voted. These are votes taken right out of the congressional record, which you're welcome to point out to people. Then it has the cost per household for each bill. Like here's House Resolution 2471, Omnibus Appropriations, passed 361 to 69. Cost per household was $7,283. Rodney Davis voted for that spending bill, so he gets an X.
Can you repeat that address, please?
thenewamerican.com. Now, this is the front page, because usually you print them out and then you fold them in half like this. The inside, it has the deep explanations about each bill. And so this is brand new. We just got these. I'm going to tell you about a couple experiences I had with Trim, this scorecard's predecessor, because I told you it was fun, right? So we go to a town hall meeting for Dan Glickman in Wichita, Kansas, and we pass out his scorecard, excuse me, just like this, only it was called Trim, to everybody that's going in. Now everybody's asking questions of the congressman with the information in their fists about his record. I got a picture from the Wichita Eagle, top of the page. Glickman, a little insert. It's got this guy, he's pointing at Glickman. He's got the Trim bulletin rolled up in his hand. And the look on his face is not happy. The caption for this article is, "Bitter Voters Badger Glickman." You don't have fun until you're in a town hall meeting and the congressman's doing one of these. You want to let them know that you know what they're doing and that you're letting other people know what they're doing, okay? So Jim Slattery was the 2nd District Congressman in Kansas. I get home, I'm living in Wathena, Kansas at the time, and my wife tells me there's a Halloween parade in Hiawatha about 45 minutes further west. And I still had a stack of these Trim bulletins. So I booked on out there to Hiawatha and I found that parade route, and I started at the north end, headed south. And when you pass these out in a parade route, you want to hand out about a dozen of them. And then in a voice loud enough that 6 people on either side of you can hear, "Read this very carefully, there'll be a test on it next week." Hand out another dozen. So I'm doing this down the parade route. I get past the judges who were, judging the votes, or the floats. And here comes a guy in a trench coat from the south headed north. It's Jim Slattery. I handed him his Trim bulletin. Oh, witnesses put out by the John Birch Society. Very misleading stuff here, very misleading stuff. Veins are popping out of his neck. And I just flipped my stack over and I said, "Why no, Congressman Slattery, why these are your final votes on major appropriations bills taken right out of the congressional record and compared with the Constitution. Oh, very misleading. I'll have you know that Senator Dole and Senator Castlebaum voted the same way on all these bills. I say, well, they shouldn't have. What I should have said was they couldn't have. They're senators. He just taps me on the shoulder and says, oh, it's nice seeing you again. And he goes on. I had trimmed a town hall meeting in Atchison, Kansas 2 weeks prior. But the guy who watched all this, he says to me, that didn't sound too good to him, but it sounds pretty good to me. Could I have one of those bulletins? Sure. You have fun. April 15th, normally income tax day, right? Go to the post office. As people are pulling up that drop box with their taxes that they've squeezed their last dime out of. Want to know how your congressman's spending your tax dollars? Give me that. You have fun. So, here's what you can do. You can go talk to some businesses, show them these expensive bills, and tell them, what we'd like to do is blow these bulletins into every newspaper in this congressman's district. Tell them. It costs X amount of dollars to print them. It costs X amount of dollars to insert them. Blow them into the newspapers, not on Sunday, so it doesn't get lost with all the other ads, but do it on a Monday. Okay? And we'll just do this year in, year out, 3 times a year, and they'll say, let's hold them accountable. And you get the contributions, you get them inserted. You're either going to change the congressman or you're going to change the congressman's voting record. One or the other. Both of them are pluses. Because if he's willing to vote constitutionally, that's what you want, right? Okay. So those are some tools that we have that are very effective. The monthly bulletin. See, what Robert Welch wanted was everybody working on the same game plan. That's explained in our monthly bulletin. And the members meet once a month, decide on which activities they're going to focus on. Every chapter is different, so one chapter might have more emphasis on one particular part of the bulletin, others different. The point is, you're getting out there, you're getting the job done. The effects are cumulative. Okay? Is my time up?
We're kind of behind, so I'm not sure.
Anyway, the dues for membership are $87 for an individual, $99 for a married couple. Because we like teams, we get a discount. You get the magazine twice a month, you get the bulletin once a month, and you can, well, whether you're a member or not, you got access to these tools, but we invite you to consider becoming part of what Robert Welch called an epic undertaking and our proud companionship. So, any questions? Please visit the book table. I have applications there. I have a variety of tools that we use, books, magazines, reprints, booklets, DVDs, on a variety of topics, and they're not expensive. I'll just say that. Thank you for your attention.
We ready with lunch, Randy? Are we ready with lunch?
Yes,
Okay.
it's all cooked.
Let's go ahead and start lunch, and then after everybody gets settled down, we'll do the candidate forum. And I'm gonna shut this off real